Shalom. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Ha, Rakak, Wadash, Mama. Double honors to the elders of GMS. Salutations to the sincere Aki and pushing his truth and sincerity around the four corners of this earth. I'm the Karabban Yasharala coming out of the Lion's Den camp. Now today I'll be coming out of the lesson. The title of that lesson is Assured Destruction. Because as you know, this place called Babylon, this place that is spiritually Sodom and Egypt, will be destroyed. You know, the nation of Edom will be destroyed. 2/3 of our people will be caught up in this destruction because of their disobedience, because they do not want to follow the Most High's commandments, his laws, his statutes, his judgments. So they will suffer his indignation, you know, as being part of this place, because they like this place and they love this place and they love the things of this place. But without further ado, we can get right to the scriptures. Let them speak for themselves. This is Nahum chapter 3. Start at verse 1. It says, "Woe to the bloody city." That word woe means destruction, by the way. "Woe to the bloody city that is full of lies and robbery, and the prey departeth not." See, woe to the bloody city. Another word or another name for, i.e., this place called America. Babylon, Egypt, spiritually Sodom and Egypt, so forth and so forth. But woe to the bloody city. This country that we called America is that bloody city that is full of lies, false philosophies, false doctrines, false beliefs, and robbery. That they rob the people. They do wrong by the people that are in this place. And the prey departeth not. Continuing. "The noise of a whip and the noise of rattling," Salakia, "the noise of a whip and the noise of the rattling wheels, or the rattling of the wheels, Salakia, and of prancing horses and of jumping chariots." That's just saying, woe to this place. All these cars and stuff that they have, all these different vehicles and manners of machines that they have in this place. That is what it's talking about. "The horsemen lift up both the bright sword and the glittering spear, and there is a multitude of slain, and a great number of carcasses, and there is none in of their corpses. They stumble upon their corpses." And that's what this is. This is a place where people are spiritually dead, and eventually that's going to be a physical death. You know, the horsemen lift up both the bright sword and the glittering spear. That's the weapon of the indignation that's going to come upon this place, i.e., the missiles, the ICBM missiles that are spoken about. You know, all these other nations, they're gearing up and they're preparing. I was watching something about Korea, I think it was a couple of nights ago, and Kim Jong-un, all the way back to his grandfather, they had already been caught up on this nuclear capabilities thing. So even way back then in the 60s, the Most High was preparing these nations for this point in time now. And as you can see, all these other nations are gearing up. They are preparing to bring destruction upon this place, because that is what the Heavenly Father's word says. That is what he's doing, and his words will not return unto him void. They will go out and accomplish whither so he sends them, whither so he pleases. That's what is going to happen. So it's going to be a multitude of corpses everywhere, and the destruction is going to come in various forms: famines, pestilences, people physically getting killed, friends, nations. It's going to be all kind of manner of destruction. But woe to the bloody city, woe to this place, destruction to this place, because this place will be destroyed. 2/3 of our people are going to get caught up in that destruction. And the nation of Edom, you know, the ones that run this place, this country, they will be destroyed as well. Verse 4, it says, "Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth the nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcraft." See, because the whoredoms, the multitude of whoredoms of this place, the whoredoms of these spiritual doctrines, these different beliefs, the whoredoms of just all manner of types of wickedness and witchcrafts, and also, yeah, selling a nation, because our people were sold throughout the nation of Slakia, not nation, but throughout this country, throughout around the world, our people were sold into slavery. Again, because of the multitude of whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, that's America, the mistress of witchcraft. It's a lot of witchcraft that happens in this place. A lot of different wickedness, different manners of wickedness. that selleth nations through her whoredom, that selleth nations through her whoredom. Our people were sold to many different other nations for slaves from here, Babylon, and families through her witchcrafts. Verse 5, behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face. I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. And that is what the Heavenly Father is doing. He's saying, behold, I am against thee. Thus saith Yahweh, I am against thee. He is against Babylon. He is against this place called America. He's against the nation of Edom. And at the moment, he's against 2/3 of our people because they don't want to hearken. So guess what? He said, I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, meaning he's going to show the nakedness of this place. He's going to show the whoredoms and the things that the so-called white man, the Caucasian, i.e. the Edomites, have been doing. He's going to discover the skirts, meaning he's going to lift up the skirt and expose the nakedness, expose all the wrongdoings, all the witchcrafts, all the bloodshed, the robbery, and so forth and so forth. And he's going to show these other nations and the people around the world the shame of this place. And he is doing that. And that is going to happen. And it's going to continue to happen until all of the words of the Heavenly Father come to fruition. These prophecies are going to keep coming and keep coming and keep coming and keep coming and keep coming. They're not going to stop. You're not going to be able to upset them. You might want to try, but it ain't going to happen. But yeah. This is Nahum chapter 1. I'm going to go to verse 2. It says, Yahweh is jealous, and the Lord Yahweh revengeth. The Lord Yahweh revengeth, and is furious. The Lord Yahweh will take vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserves wrath for his enemies. See, the Heavenly Father revenges, and he's going to take revenge on his adversaries. Who are his adversaries? Edom. That's an adversary. He's going to revenge, and he reserveth wrath for his enemies. So wrath and destruction is coming to this place. Period. Whether you want to believe it or not. Whether you care to believe or anything, but Yahweh Shai is going to destroy this place. Regardless of if you want to believe it, if you agree with it or don't agree with it, the words of the Heavenly Father is going to take place. And the nation of Edom, they're going to get messed up. Right along with this place. Right along with the Most High going to wipe all that. He's going to wipe them off the planet. Point blank period. Because they have tried to wipe the nation of Israel off the planet by genocide. And guess what? They failed. So guess what's going to happen to them? The Heavenly Father is going to do to them that they tried to do to us. Yasha'Allah. This is Obadiah. I'm going to just start at verse 8. It says, Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord Yahweh, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and the understanding out of the mount of Esau? And this is a question, because he have done that. Look at Donald Trump. Well, dumb Donald Trump, because he really is. I thought Bush was stupid. That Donald Trump cat take the cake. He take the cake and the oven. He take the whole thing. I ain't never ever seen somebody or seen or someone that was that dumb. But for their violence, for their witchcrafts and their wickedness around the world, they're gonna get destroyed for it because they're that bloody city. They run this bloody city that's full of robberies and lies. This is verse 9. This is, and thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. See, every one of the mount of Esau is going to be cut off by slaughter. The nation of Edom will be done. They're going to be cut off by slaughter. They're going to be destroyed. Right along with their bloody city. Period. Why? Verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. For their violence against their brother Jacob, shame shall cover them, and shame does cover them. They want to hide it and take out of the textbooks in the schools what they did to our people. That's shame. They don't want to recognize that. But for their violence against their brother Jacob, they're going to be cut off forever. Them and their bloody city. Verse 15. I'm going to jump down to verse 15 of Obadiah. It says, "For the day of the Lord Yahweh is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head." The Heavenly Father saying, as you have done, so shall it be done to you. All these heathen nations around the planet, especially Esau being the main one who went too far and continued to go too far. Esau has been a habitual line stepper for forever. He's always been a habitual line stepper. I mean, he has went too far all the time. And the things that he have done to our people is going to be done to him. The things that these other nations have done to our people is going to be done to them. Their reward is going to return upon their own head. They will suffer the same things that they put our people through. Verse 16. "For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been." Point blank, period. It's going to be just like they never even existed. They drunk upon the holy mountain. I mean, they put their hands on the Most High's people, the apple of his eye, his chosen, his set aside, his sanctified, and put hell on the people of Yasharallah, Israel. So they're going to suffer the same thing. Whatever they have done to our people, that same measure is going to be met back unto them. So guess what that means for Esau? The Caucasianites. I just made that word up. But the Edomites. What you think gonna happen to them? They try to commit genocide on our people. They kill our people every day, physically and spiritually. Physically with the gun, with the sword, spiritually with these false beliefs and doctrines. The whole world can be saved. No, that would make the Most High a lie. That would make a lot of these scriptures void, null and void. And the Most High, his words don't return back unto him void. They're going to accomplish what he set out. And he says in his word, there's going to be punishment, there's going to be destruction, and there's going to be correction around the four corners of this earth. So with that, Shalom.